Hey guys, AlphaFish here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another Lords Mobile video. And we're talking about 6 things that you can do to make your guild better. Alright? So these 6 things are more on the lines of making your guild a more game-friendly environment. So let's start out with number 1, which is posting unfinished monsters. So no matter what level of monster you're hunting, you can always post the monster in the guild chat with using the white coordinates button at the very bottom. If you click on the monster, it'll pop up the monster window, and over on the right side at the bottom, there's this little white button. Here, I'll just show you real quick. There's this little white button. It's on castles too. If you click on a castle, you can see where it is. If you click on a monster, it has this speech bubble button here. You can click this, and it'll pull up the monster coordinates, and you can post it in guild chat. So why this is useful is if you don't finish a monster, that means someone else in your guild can finish it. Alright? This will improve how many guild gifts your guild gets on a regular basis. It also helps with group hunting, so on and so forth. So it's a really good thing to do for your guild. Number 2, sending guild mail when you put up a shield. Alright, so if you put up a decent sized shield that's like 1 day or longer, send a guild mail out. Let everyone know that you put up a shield. If someone decides to fight and they trigger Fury, they'll have somewhere to hide their troops. They can easily look through their guild mail before they go out fighting, and they can see where they can send their troops to if they need to. Even if they're 300 miles away, they can reinforce your castle, and after their troops arrive, they can move their castle back to the hive. So it's a good way to hide troops, even if they have to go without a shield, because not everyone can put a shield up, especially if it's an undeveloped castle. It's a good thing to be able to do is to just go into your mail and see what members have like a 3-day shield, 1-week shield, 1-day shield, so you can put your troops in somewhere. And as you can see, someone has sent my castle a garrison. And honestly, I don't send out guild mail because I only use 1-day shields. But everyone knows that I shield regularly, so if they want to send me a garrison, they can. And I think just about everyone knows when I reset my shield. So probably this will be gone by the time I reset my shield later. So number 3, making a guild bank. So guild banks... Guild banks are basically a castle that you have in your guild that isn't really anything special, but it can maintain or sustain a shield every single day without failure. Alright? Sometimes guild banks can be ran by one person. I've heard it's common for R4 members of the guild to share the login info for the bank account. Basically, you just have a castle, and anytime you have excess resources, your resources are exceeding your vault, or if your resources in your corner are yellow, like this off-white yellow color, and they're not producing, your castle's not producing any more resources, you can just send resources to that bank. And anytime you need resources, you can just send a message to the bank and say, hey, I need XX amount of resources. Can you send them to me, please? Pop up a shield and wait for them to send you resources, and voila, you have resources back. But if everyone does this in your guild, like if everyone sends extra resources to the bank account, the bank castle, your guild can stock up mass amounts of resources pretty quickly and pretty easily. Especially if you have members in your guild that have hyper accounts that can produce massive amounts of one type of resources. So it's very useful to have a guild bank on hand regularly. Number 4, hunting level 1 monsters. So depending on what you're trying to do, if you're trying to get if you're trying to get materials, for some reason I couldn't say it. If you're trying to get materials for crafting different like leader gear items, you can hunt higher level monsters because you can get a chance to drop like green or blue depending on what level monster you're hitting. But if you're trying to get guild gifts in your guild, level 1 monsters are the best. They're easy to take down. You can get a bunch of gifts spread out through your guild by hunting level 1 monsters. Now, why I say they're the best is because for each chest that you send to your guild by killing a guild monster, say you have 90 guild members, alright? That one chest, that one monster kill, will generate 90 items spread out through the entire guild. And if you're killing like 4 or 5 level 1 monsters a day, everyone in your guild's doing that, and you have 90 members, you're going to have a lot of extra items you get every day, alright? So, it's a really good way to help everyone in your guild just by killing level 1 monsters, alright? Just very simple to do and very improving for your guild. Number 5 is hosting Darkness rallies. Just randomly hosting 1-hour rallies can make your guild a much better place. Everyone needs essence. It's best if you have essence constantly flowing through the guild, through your accounts, because they give gems, they give speed ups, they give wing boots. There's so many different things, resources that you can get from essence specifically. So I host at least 2 rallies a day. Sometimes I'll host 3 if I log in the middle of the day and I have time. I'll scout something and start a 1-hour rally just to help people, because guild members aren't always in the same region of the world. They're all in different time zones. There's always someone sleeping when you're awake. There's always someone eating breakfast when you're eating dinner or lunch. There's always someone somewhere that's in the different part of their day than you are in yours. So because so many people that play this game are different ages, right? We have adults, we have kids, we have teenagers, we have grandparents sometimes. I've had a few members that were in their 50s, 60s. You know, it happens. But because of this, we all have different levels of responsibility. Some of us go to school, some of us are married, some of us have kids regardless of marriage, some of us have spouses that we spend time with. You know, we have different things that we do throughout our day. And the reason I bring that up is because we don't always have time to sit here and rally 3 times in a row to fill up your essence, right? Like you run bone dry, you don't have any essence left. This is a good way to help everyone. That means that every time you log in, there's usually going to be some rally that's in effect that you can just join up. Oh, I have no essence left? Oh, look, so-and-so's starting a rally. They started a half hour ago. Guess what? I have a half hour that I can join that rally, and the next time I log in, I have an essence available, you know? So it's a good way to keep people filled on essence, is every time you log in, you know, a couple times a day, just before you log off, start a 1-hour rally. You're going to be offline for a while. You don't need your leader for anything specific. You don't need your heroes for hunting. Just start up a rally. I have several people in my guild that will start random rallies, or if I just go into the chat and I'm just like, hey, I need an extra essence. Can someone run an extra rally? I'm going to pop one right now. Can you run a second one? You know, people are willing to just be like, yeah, Alpha, I'll start one up, sure. And then people join both of our rallies. If you don't have a lot of troops, just send 1 siege to each of the rallies and let your guild members fill the rest in. And then, boom, you have 2 essence within a couple of hours, you know. So, a really important thing, guys, just keep running essence, which I don't have any rallies running right now, but I'll probably start one up after I'm done recording this video. So, number 6. This is probably the most useful thing and the best advice I can give to any guild. I saved the best for last, guys. always talk in guild chat. Alright? So it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter how many times you log in a day. If you log in 10 times a day, you know, I'm logged in right now. Alright? Just be like, hey, what's up, guys? You don't have to sit here for a half hour in a conversation. You can just do anything you want. Just be like, hey guys, what's up? I'm out walking my dog. Hey, I'm getting a haircut. I'm sitting in a chair waiting, you know, for the barber to get done with the person in front of me. It doesn't have to be anything special. You don't even have to say that. Just, hey, what's up, guys? You don't have to be anything specific. You can just talk, you know, chat, whatever. But if everyone does this, just, hey, what's up? It makes you feel like you're not the only one in the guild. Alright? Sometimes guilds fall apart because people leave. And why people leave is because you don't have regular, you don't have a hunting routine. Your guild doesn't have a rallying routine. Your guild doesn't talk and chat. Look, one of my friends just popped up. It's probably really early in the morning. Oh, he says good evening, so it's evening for him. Or he knows it's my evening. It doesn't matter. But he's saying, trying to fill up the guild points. He's starting a conversation right now. But I don't necessarily have to reply, because that's a conversation starter, which means someone else in the guild sees that, and they start a conversation just because I said, hey, what's up, guys? And then I log out. See, look, he's saying that he needs some promotion, alright? So he's asking someone in the guild to promote him right now. So anyone can respond to that and create a conversation. So just because you don't want to talk doesn't mean that you can't trigger a conversation and make your guild feel alive, alright? So this is probably the most important thing. No, it is. It is the most important thing for any guild, is to be active in chat. Because if your chat's not active, your guild's already dead. Alright? It's already dead. Doesn't matter with the darkness, with the hunting, with the guild mails. If you can't log in and start up a conversation, your guild's dead. Alright? So, good habits. All 6 of these are good habits for guilds to have. It makes them feel alive, makes them progressive, and if your teammates are always online to do stuff, they're more likely to be online to catch the next Dragon Arena, to do the next Guild Fest, to participate in the next KVK, whether it's attacking, gathering, whatever you do. Alright, so do these guys, share them with your guild members, suggest it to your R4, to your R5, say, hey, I just saw this video of this guy named Alphafish, and he's suggested that we do some of these things to boost our guild morale, to make everyone in the guild happier. Because when you have a happy guild, when you have an active guild, when that 100 mil might guy joins, or that 500 mil might guy joins your guild, it doesn't matter if it's for a resource trade or whatever, they're going to notice, they're going to recognize, hey, you got a good guild here. Next time they are out of a guild, they might just remember your guild, and they might come after you to join. So you never know when someone's just going to say, hey, I think I'm going to stick around for a while because your guild's active and your guild seems fun. Alright, so you never know. So you want to keep this energy level going with your guild all the time. It's very healthy, alright? So I hope you guys learned something today. Try out some of these, one of these 6 things. At least try at least one. And if it works for you, or if there's one of these that your guild already does, or if they do all of them, comment below. Let me know how your guilds are doing, guys. Hope you learned something today, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.